Okay, we are on Hanukkah. We've just spent some time numbering all of our measures, so make sure that you have also numbered all of your measures. When you get to the end, you should have 68 measures, okay? So we're gonna start learning. We're starting on the very front page. So everybody turn to the front page of Hanukkah. Here we go, guys. Let's sing that again. Are you ready? Hanukkah, 1 and 2, and are ready and sing. All right, so you can see on the screen here, let me focus this so you can see it better. There we go. Okay, so you can see it says part 1 right here, okay? And then part 1 is singing. Now let's look at part 2. Is part 2 singing right here?
No, they're resting.
They are resting, okay? So since I was going to have us doing part 1 and part 2 in this class, but because we've had so many people quarantine, for the time being, this class is going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to learn part 1, and I'm going to have 6th period learn part 2. Okay, everybody with me on that? Yes? So for now, we're not going to be learning part 2 at all. We're just going to be learning part 1, okay? Then we get down to measure 5. Sing we of Hanukkah, the Feast of Lights. And then you skip down and you see the alto part, or part 2, picks up from here. Hanukkah, Hanukkah to the page. Voices joined in singing legends and stories on these winter nights. Then, as we get down to measure 11, we're all going to start singing parts together, okay? So part 1 and part 2 are both singing simultaneously. And are our parts the same, or are they different?
They're different.
They are different. They're a lot different, aren't they? So it's not polyphonic, it's not homophonic, which means we're both singing the same exact rhythm and everything's moving together. Look at your music plate. We're on page 2, okay? It's different, which makes it really cool and fun and interesting instead of like an elementary school song that everything moves almost together, unless you're doing like a partner song where you're singing completely different things. This is what's different between elementary and middle school. You start doing this polyphonic movement, which is where they have one rhythm, you have a completely different rhythm, and all of our notes are completely different, okay, on the 2-part singing. Okay? Makes it challenging, but also makes it really sound super cool, all right? So that's what we're going to be doing. When we add in 6th period, they're going to be learning that part 2. And your rhythm is going to be totally different, so it's going to be really fun to put them together. Okay? Any questions about that? So we got to really pay attention to part 1 and part 2, and you have to understand you're going to be looking at that top line, and then 6th period is going to be looking at the second line, so that we can stay on the correct part. Okay? So let's go through and let's just sing measures 3, 4, 5, 6 one more time. Are you ready? Sit up nice and everybody stand up with me actually. Let's stand up real quick. Let's sing those measures together. Here we go. Hanukkah. Everybody say Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
forget to number your measures for Hanukkah, Hanukkah. See you later.